Wait, who? Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors you forgot were on The Office.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Jim. We've been working together for 12 years.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're revisiting the most remarkable cameos and guest appearances in the US version of The Office. While many memorable actors have made appearances, we'll be focusing on those that fans have generally forgotten, either because the cameos were so brief or because the actors in question only became well-known after the fact. Number 10. Jack Black as Sam.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Hannah.
By the time he appeared on the 5th season of The Office in 2009, Jack Black was already a household name, with a string of high-profile roles under his belt. As such, you'd think that his cameo on The Office would be a big deal. Defying expectations, however, rather than entering Dunder Mifflin as one of his typically larger-than-life characters, he instead appears in a film within the show that Pam, Jim, and Andy watch. Adding to the ridiculousness of this cameo, he stars opposite Jessica Alba, who his character leaves for her character's grandmother.
I'm sorry, I didn't, realize you were in the bath.
Number 9. Evan Peters as Luke Cooper.
Coffee monkeys arrived.
Here's an actor that, unlike Jack Black, wasn't nearly as recognizable back when he appeared on The Office. Though perhaps not a household name yet, Peters is most famous for his consistently excellent work on the horror anthology series American Horror Story, and for his scene-stealing performance as Quicksilver in the X-Men franchise. As far as The Office is concerned, however, he is Luke Cooper, the unprofessional son of Michael Scott's half-sister. He joins Dunder Mifflin in the aptly titled episode Nepotism, and after doing a terrible job, quits when Michael, in a misguided move only he could come up with, spanks him.
You are going to learn to be more professional, Luke!
Number 8. Timothy Olyphant as Danny Cordray.
I'm just a good salesman. You want to copy that? You can't copy that.
You are! Stop it!
You likely recognize this actor from films like Scream 2 and Live Free or Die Hard, and TV roles on Deadwood, Justified, and Santa Clarita Diet. It was during his time on Justified that he temporarily joined the good folks of Dunder Mifflin on Season 7. He played Danny Cordray, a traveling salesman whom Michael hires for fear of him stealing their sales. People have frequently pointed out that Olyphant bears a striking resemblance to actor Josh Duhamel, and the show cracks a joke about this by comparing Danny to the actor.
He reminds me of somebody. Can anybody guess who that is?
Josh Duhamel.
Yeah, I can see that.
We're not sure why we forget about Olyphant's time on the show. Maybe because he inhabited the role so well.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Number 7. Christian Slater as himself.
Hi, I'm Christian Slater.
Like Jack Black, Christian Slater also made an on-screen cameo within the world of Dunder Mifflin. Unlike Black, however, Slater is clearly playing himself. Of course, the version of himself he's playing is a notably over-the-top one, who acts as the spokesperson for Sabre, the company that acquires Dunder Mifflin midway through Season 6.
Sabre, respecting the past, but opening the window to the future.
Though his time on screen is brief, the handful of lines he delivers are downright hilarious. A perfect parody of the cringe-worthy orientation videos we've all had to sit through at one point or another in our lives. If, like us, you'd forgotten about this odd cameo, go back and rewatch it. It'll have you tasting rainbows.
Have you ever tasted a rainbow?
Number 6. Josh Groban as Walter Bernard Jr.
I'm Walter. I'm Andy's younger brother.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Jim.
Though he's arguably best known as a singer, Josh Groban has in fact been acting for decades. Back in high school, theater was his primary focus before fate pulled him in the direction of a singing career. Though he did make a 2-episode guest appearance on Ally McBeal in 2001, 2011 was really the year he returned to acting, with roles in both Crazy Stupid Love and The Office. In the latter, he plays Walter Bernard Jr., the younger brother of Andy. Hilariously, this was originally Andy's name, before it was taken away and given to Groban's character by their father. Suffice it to say, in both episodes, the singer does a great job acting against type.
God, what's happened to our family? Everything is so messed up.
Number 5. Stephen Colbert as Broccoli Rob.
He's still mad.
Okay.
Shut up, Broccoli.
With a name like that, we're not sure how he manages to slip our minds. But every time we're rewatching the show and he pops up, it is a pleasant surprise all over again. Colbert plays a figure from Andy Bernard's past, a frenemy of sorts from his college a cappella group Here Comes Treble. Turns out that Broccoli Rob has been taking some liberties with their shared history, taking credit for many of Andy's claims to fame.
You know me. I assumed you wanted to hear me do your signature number.
Colbert does a solid job in the role, but we wish he hadn't been limited to appearing via video call. Had he set foot in the office himself, we're sure he would have torn the place down.
I love you, Andy.
Love you too.
Number 4, Idris Elba as Charles Minor.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Charles Minor, here to see Michael Scott.
In season 5, this English actor stepped in as Charles Minor, the new VP of the Northeast region, appearing in 7 episodes. Though initially seen as professional and likable, he ultimately winds up clashing with Michael and his staff, to the point that Michael leaves to start his own company.
Oh my God, no, God, no, all right.
Nowadays, Idris Elba is a big deal, but this was before he joined the MCU, back when he was better known as a television actor, namely for his iconic role as Stringer Bell on HBO's The Wire. As such, people still tend to be surprised when they rewatch the series, immediately recognizing him in hindsight.
Nice day, huh? Yeah. Must be nice to get a rest from all your rest.
Number 3, Jim Carrey as Finger Lakes Guy.
Leaving my company after 19 years.
Season 7 marked the end of an era for The Office with the departure of Steve Carell. This left a void in the series that, for the season's remaining 4 episodes, was filled by guest stars. In the season finale, we were inundated with familiar faces when a number of potential replacements dropped by to interview for the position. In a single episode, we meet David Brent, Fred Henry, and Merv Bronte, played by Ricky Gervais, Will Arnett, and Ray Romano, respectively. The biggest curveball, however, was Jim Carrey's bizarre character.
I want the job. I really do. It's just the rest of my family's in the Finger Lakes right now.
So why is it that we forget all these cameos? Well, in addition to them being brief, they came immediately after a multi-episode guest appearance by Will Ferrell as D'Angelo Vickers.
Damn it, Dwight, enough! Get your ass downstairs or find a new place to sell paper!
Number 2, Ken Jeong as Bill.
Ooh, I can see you walking out of here and you're thrilled with your reading.
Honestly, most people seem to have completely forgotten about this role. Namely because back in 2005, Ken Jeong was basically a complete unknown. His resume before this one episode appearance on The Office generally consists of unnamed roles like male nurse and store owner. This was by no means his big break, but it was a step in the right direction. In the season 2 episode Email Surveillance, he plays Bill, a guy from Michael's improv class. Looking back at his give and take with Steve Carell, you can already see Jeong's potential. He just needed the right opportunities to share it with the world.
He told me he couldn't show it to me, but he has a gun.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Oh, Aaron.
They call me Marky Mark around here because here at Simon Realty, we are one funky bunch.
Pardon me, Mr. Scott, but the last time I saw a company as mismanaged as Dunder Mifflin was my grandson's snowball company.
I keep seeing this symbol in the accounts from last year. It's all over the place. I don't know what it means.
You want me to drive to your house if I need paper?
Number 1, Amy Adams as Katie.
What is your name, my fair lass?
Katie.
This actress has 2 Golden Globes to her name, not to mention 6 Academy Award nominations, and 7 more from the BAFTAs. She's now an instantly recognizable A-lister, but back in 2005 when The Office premiered, not so much. At the time, Adams had only one prominent role, in the 2002 film Catch Me If You Can. In The Office, she played the titular hot girl Katie in the 6th and final episode of the 1st season, and would return twice in season 2 as a casual romantic interest of Jim's. Given her career trajectory since, for those who haven't rewatched the show since its original airing, well, her appearance in hindsight is enough to make your jaw hit the floor.
It's like we're in high school and we're at the cool table. Right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.